The intro ended, and I went, "Oh, we're not on the screen." Hey, everybody! It's Sunday afternoon. Time for another episode of Selling Past the Expiration Date, being thrifty over 50. I'm Jay,
and I'm Stacy, and I am over 50.
So it works.
There you go.
What's going on, everybody? Good to see you all. Let's just get right to it. We do a couple things at the top. Let's start with this. Peg's health update. Well, she's not here, so that tells you. She was feeling better yesterday. Like if the show was yesterday, she would have been on the show. And then today,
not so much.
Yeah, a lot of coughing, so it would not have been a good show. So Stace is filling in. Let's talk weather. It's Cleveland. It's November. It blows. It's raining and cold. So
rainy, snowy. Almost. It was. I think it was partially snow during the game.
Yeah,
I think.
And then let's do Peg Sports Update because that's the only good thing. All right. So Ohio State won yesterday when they were expected to, and it was easy. The Browns won today. Not so easy, but in the crappy weather, they look pretty good. The running game looked good, and the defense looked good. Yay!
Took them a little while to get going.
Yeah, but the weather was the problem. But the big thing was my alma mater, my mom and dad's alma mater, Chardon Hilltoppers. They went to the state yesterday, and they crushed. I think they went undefeated. They crushed every opponent during the season. And so last night they won the state championship in double overtime. So I think they were in the second overtime, and their team went to kick a field goal, and we blocked it, and then we went to kick a field goal, and they blocked it, and then we finally kicked a field goal. So the sports has done good.
Yes.
Weather and mom's health, not so much. Not so much. All right. So mom is in the chat. I did see her there for a second.
Oh.
And so we have a little surprise for you, Mom.
She's still in there? Or she fall asleep?
No, I think she's still there. I think I did this wrong. Hold, please. Just realized I don't think I checked off the play the sound. Share audio. There we go. Let's try that again.
Hey, Peggy. It's Linda. Been thinking about you. I hope you're feeling better. We miss you. Sundays are not the same without you. But we need you. You've done so much for us. We appreciate you more than you know. Your positivity, your laughter, your authenticity, unmatched. Come back soon. Love you.
All right, Peggy. Hope you get well soon. I'd love to get the information you and Big Daddy give for helping people pack large items like wooden birdcage and water skis. So get well soon. See you on the YouTube.
Hi, Regan and Peggy.
Hi, guys.
We just want to stop by and say how much we love you guys, how supportive you are, all of us.
Yeah, we're going to just say thanks for helping all of us seniors. Know that we can do exactly what you do, and that there's nothing we can't ship if we follow what you guys tell us.
Yeah, and you love to learn, which helps all of us earn. And we're just so thankful for having Jason and Stacy in our lives, and that started with you guys. You know that, because they help us earn lots of money too. So we love you guys. We want you to stay healthy and well, and we can't wait to cruise with you again.
Love you guys.
Hey, Peg, it's Becky and Jasper. Wishing you a fast, quick recovery. Get well soon. We miss you. Bye.
Hey, Peg, I hope you're feeling better. We think of you a lot whenever I see the smudge, so get better, and we'll have to have one of these together real soon. Bye.
It's me, the Quarter Fairy. Wanted to wish Peggy and Regan better, happy, well wishing from the Quarter Fairy.
And that's just a normal Sunday afternoon at the Good Dog Bad Dog household. Yeah.
Headquarters. Yeah.
So mom didn't know this, but if you're still able to chat, Mom.
Yeah, I haven't seen her chat anything
yet. You don't know this, but I kicked you out of the group, out of the thrifting board this weekend. And so people could write little nice notes to you without you seeing it. But I knew you wouldn't notice because you're laying on the couch. And so we're going to read some. And then also I have 5 tips of things you should be doing this week in terms of Christmas. We do have all of Mom's scores, so we can go over those. And then Stacy and I will answer any questions you got. And I did see one go by already. We're going to probably do the questions at the end, but since I saw it, boom. I'm assuming my sales rock, you're asking if I do any reserve prices. And I haven't done a reserve in probably 15 years. Now, if you have a $1 million Bugatti, yeah, you might want to put a reserve on that. But if you got a $20 DVD box set, yeah, don't put a reserve on that. Just start the bidding. Ooh, excuse me, where you want it. All right, so here are some people who elected to type up best wishes to mom rather than make a video. Both were fully acceptable. You can go first.
Shall I go?
Yes.
Thank you, Peggy, for always teaching us new things. Thrifting over 50 is so much fun. It has given my husband and I a new pastime and brought us closer together. We love you and Big Daddy. Feel better soon. Those quarter items are waiting for you. David and Janet Wire.
This is from Carol Giambri. Thanks for your mom, Peg. I'm appreciative of all your precious time shared in the group. Humor and big heart. You are an amazing thrifter, and you wow me each time I see what you've done. And for a quarter, rarely more. I want to be like you when I grow up. Right now, I'm still in diapers. Can I be your adopted child? I like you can replace one of my siblings. Mm-hmm. I look forward to hearing and seeing you live with Jason. See you soon. Hurry back.
Peggy, thanks for teaching me about shipping big stuff. I have made a lot of money because lots of people pass on larger items due to shipping phobia. Miss your feisty political opinions and your joyous sense of humor. P.S. Jason turned out pretty darn good. That means you did a wonderful job. Hope to hear your sunshine voice soon. Hugs and kisses.
Oh, thanks, Joanne.
Joanne King.
Merlene said, I love seeing your mom's scores. I'm a quarter and 50-cent girl myself. It's so much fun. I learned so much from her. Keep them coming, Peggy. Miss you.
And this is from Suzanne Castle. Hi, Jason. Just a quick note wishing your mom a speedy recovery. She has educated me on shipping large objects, how to bargain, and I always love seeing her zest for life. You are blessed to have such a wonderful mom in your life. Sending lots of prayers for a speedy recovery. Sincerely, Susie.
Pat Clark said, sending good thoughts to Peggy and hope she is well and able to head out to the sales again soon. With this weather, not going to be too many sales. Here's something I learned from her. If something costs a quarter, why not try it? Also, Jason, I use your trick and turning the CD diagonally for the first picture. And that's a great listing. I looked at it today, Pat. Awesome. Good job.
And this is from Dawn Nichols. I first met Peggy at the thrifting class you had during the last eBay Open, and she was so helpful and taught me to always bolo for Nick and Nora PJs. She's awesome on the show, and I hope we can see her smiling face real soon. We miss you, Peggy.
And you will see Nick and Nora PJs today. So funny that you said that, because that's one of the things we're going to show. All right. So that's just the beginning. We got a lot more coming up. And this is just a teaser. Be ready for the holiday rush. So between now and the rest of the show, there are the 5 things you should be doing definitely in the next week or 2. 5 things. But first, let's do some scores. Oh, I probably should have my little scores things up here. Hold, please. There we go. Scores of the week. Okay, you start.
Okay, so this, as you can see, is a Crown Royal display rack. Bought it for 4 quarters and sold it for $50.
Well done. Well done, Ma. All right, Jeff Foxworthy, autographed hat. Hey, guess what? It was a quarter. Oops. Wait a minute. Do I have a...
You have a quarter thing.
Yeah, but it
spins
around. There it is. Never mind. Peg scores. I had the wrong thing. Peg scores. Paid a quarter for this Jeff Foxworthy hat. Sold it for $15.
And of course, no scores can be complete without CDs. So this is Rodgers and Hammerstein. It looks like a set. She paid $1 and sold for $10.
And she said, hey, it wasn't a big sale, but I want to show everybody that I'm buying music, I'm buying movies, and flipping it. Speaking of, no, this isn't a huge sale. It's Halloween Howls for $7.99. Hey, guess what she paid for it?
I can't guess.
A quarter. But here's why she wanted to show everyone a $7.99 cassette sale, because she sold these Halloween Howls on November 11th. What? Someone 12 days after Halloween said, you know what I need for next Halloween? A cassette.
And this was and still is a Victorian lamp. it looks like they sold. Is this somewhere else, or should I say both?
We saw it a couple episodes ago.
Okay, so there was a shade and a lamp. Paid $1 for this. She sold the shade previously for $50, and the lamp sold for $16.
So if you recall, the customer said, hey ma, I just want that shade. And so she redid the listing for the shade, got $50, only paid $1. Said, all right, I'll see if anyone buys the lamp without the shade. $16. There it is. Easy peasy. All right, back to some more well wishes from Marianne. Peggy, you've been an inspiration for those of us, the over 50 sellers. I recently bought a bunch of large seashells and told my husband, Peggy says these are good sellers. Get well soon. Ooh, I want to see what seashells you got.
Right. And then from Joanne Zimmer, I've sold a few pairs of water skis. Wouldn't have attempted to buy, sell, or ship if it wasn't for mom and for your mom and Big Daddy too.
Awesome. Joanne Jones said, hi, Peg. May you bounce back to your usual self soon. I have watched you from the beginning, and I'm very grateful for you sharing all your thrifty tips and tricks. I think every time I thrift something for a quarter. Well wishes and much love, Joanne.
And then Barbara Shornick says, hi, I love Peg's positive attitude about everything. Did she make a mistake? Doesn't matter. She laughs it off and learns from it. I need to channel her attitude more. I hope she is back on her feet soon. We all miss her smiling face.
And Kathy said, message for Peg, sending you healing vibes from Boston. I know you're probably itching to get back to being your busy self. You're an inspiration to me with all you get accomplished, and yet you are still willing to help out anyone for any reason. Hope you are feeling better soon. Bask in all the care and attention. Soak it in. Let others take care of you for a bit. All my love, Kathy Cornett. All right, number 1, be ready for the holiday rush. Let me turn this off for a second. What'd she say?
She says she can't get in the chat. Add her in.
Mom says she can't get in the chat. Add her in.
How do you do that?
How do I add you in, Ma?
Just go to the show.
Yeah, like that isn't
and get in.
That isn't something I can do. I wonder where you went, Ma. Yeah, I can't add you into anything because you're just there. You're just there. All right. Well, Mom attempts. So, Mom, whatever you're watching on, leave and then come back in. Try that. All right. So here's what I want you to do this week. Run a sale, a big sale. And when I say a big sale, I was watching somebody cry and complain they were running a 10% off sale. That ain't a big sale. Every major company is running a big sale this week. You should do that too. Now, me, I'm just going to run it where my prices are and then run a big sale. What you can do is you can edit your listings, up your prices, and then run the big sale. So the sale looks big, but the savings isn't as big as it could be. I don't got time for that. I'm probably going to run like a 35% off sale off of everything this weekend coming up. People are going to buy. They're going to buy multiple things. So if you price your stuff right, and I've always tried to educate you to price it 20% above. Yay.
Okay.
All right. 20% above what the normal rate is. That way, if I have priced my stuff 20% above the going rate and I have a 35% off sale, I'm really only having a 15% off sale. That's it. Yes, that is a big sale. And we've done 50% off sales quite a bit. Also tell her it's pinned to the top. I mean,
yeah.
Tell her it's pinned to the top.
But she said she can't. Yeah, let her try that.
She said she can't find the show on the thrifting board. So I'm saying.
Right. So, but she's going right to YouTube.
All right, cool.
That's easy.
Hey, look at that. Guess what Mom sold? Now, before we get to that, has anyone never ran a sale? Now, you have to have a store, so you can't run a true sale if you don't have an eBay store. But has anyone never run one? And if so, the real question is why not? Because who of us doesn't love a sale? I love a sale.
I only buy things on sale.
Yeah. So when to start the big sale? That's a good question. You know, I'm going to start most of my stuff on Wednesday night. I'm going to throw up the sale all the way from Wednesday night through Monday night. All right, hold on. We're trying to get Mom back in here. I can't believe Mom can't get into the show about her. So why don't you talk about this for a second?
Okay. Oh, Ann said when to start the big sale. You just answered that question.
I
right?
did just answer that
Wednesday?
question.
All right,
I love a sale.
what am I talking about?
That
The football game?
no,
I thought you just talked about the pajamas.
no, we never got to them.
Oh, I thought you just did.
Quick.
Oh, all right. I swear he was talking about the pajamas.
Nope.
Well, so based on, I can't remember who said they started buying Nick and Nora, but these are Nick and Nora's. So they are sock monkey pajamas. She paid $2. So really dug into that change purse and sold them for $17. So almost full asking price. So that was a good sale. I don't know. We have random things coming up. So I don't know if the next thing is actually another item for sale, but I will. Oh, here he comes. I was just going to riff.
Yeah, what were you going to say?
I hadn't even thought about it yet. Just whatever comes out of my mouth. So good thing you came back.
Jim blames the cable company.
Oh yeah. I'm sure there's something to do with it. All right. So pajamas are taken care of. Oh, it was another item. I could have skipped right in.
Yeah. Lady and Tramp pocket tee. She paid not a quarter, but very close. 50 cents. And sold it for $28.95.
Wow. Full asking.
Full asking.
All right. So now we've got some Sesame Street sheets and one sheet and one pillowcase. What? Well, I'm in good company, Rick. So a sheet and a pillowcase, paid $1 and sold it for $19.99.
Woohoo. Hey, perm rods. I wouldn't even know what that is.
It's like, it's a curler.
I mean, I know, but I was like, perm rods.
When your mother gave you a home perm and you cried for a week, that thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Mom paid $1 and sold them for $24. I mean, to me, pre-hanging out with some of you, including my mom, I would have never looked at that bag and thought, there's $24.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how many I've probably passed over the years.
A lot. Okay, now this is a buyer's woman caroler, and she was from Mom's collection and sold it for almost the full asking price of $40. She sold it for $43.99.
Great question, Lori. Do you buy Nick and Nora if only top or bottom but not set? I tend to like the sets, as does Mom, but we have both sold tops and bottoms. You're just not going to get as much. But if it's the Mom quarter or if I pay $1, yeah, I'll buy. And if they're fun, they're going to be fun, which most are. Yeah, but I'll buy them. And sometimes I've ended up with a matching top or bottom, not the same size, but some people have a medium top and an extra large bottom and vice versa. So not everyone fits into the cookie cutter, medium, large, extra large. So if you find the same pattern in different sizes, give it a try. There's many humans out there that fit that way.
So your mom's back in if you saw.
Yeah, I saw.
So should she look at Paul Rasmussen's comment?
Where? There's no crying and thrifting. All right, and then there's a whole story that goes with this one. So they paid big money for this sled, $6, and they sold it for $75. But here's what's crazy: the woman lives in Cincinnati or the Cincinnati area. She was visiting her kids.
Well, tell people what that means. It's like a 4.5 hour drive from Cleveland.
Cincinnati from Cleveland is about 4.5 hours, 5 hours. She was visiting her kids in New Hampshire, drove from New Hampshire to Cleveland to pick this up and then take it home to Cincinnati. That's a long drive.
Well, it's kind of on the way.
Yeah. So
ish.
So a lot of people have been stopping by my mom's house to pick up things. All right. We are back for the love for my mom. From Ann Crickman, Peggy left her mark on me in Vegas. She doesn't take shit from anyone, can handle her liquor, and is nothing but class. Just love her. That one made me laugh the most. Thanks, Ann.
Okay, and this is from Maggie, I'll say Cusin. Met her and heard her speak at Ecom Chicago years ago. She has motivated my mom to get into selling as well, and she's just so sweet. Get better, Jason's mom.
From Ann Whitford Poppy? Poopy? I had known of your mom, but finally met her and your dad at Ecom. What pleasant people and ready and willing to share. Short and sweet. I love that.
And from Nellie Karpinski, Peggy has not only motivated and encouraged senior citizens, but also gently inspired new resellers. And Sunday nights have brightened our days with selling past your expiration date. Feel better, Peg.
Tom Bishop, one note about your mom is that when I watch your shows on Sunday, it reminds me that you're never too old to have fun and enjoy life. Hope she feels better soon. Thanks for all you guys do. Thanks, Tom. That's great. All right. Number 2 for the tips of being ready for the holiday rush. Use promoted listings. See if you have the promo. Now, what's that mean? Well, I got offered a promo. I don't think all of us got offered it, but if you got offered it and you haven't turned it on yet, do that as soon as this show is done. Now, if you go to your seller hub and scroll on down, right here under the promotional offers, see this right here? I got the offer of take 50% off new promoted listings this holiday season. So I kicked up what I normally do in promoted listings because I'm only paying half of it. Okay. So it started on November 12th. It ends on November 23rd. So that means you got 1 day. So if you got this and didn't use it, you got 1 day. Go turn it on, kick it like 10%, 8%, because you're only going to pay 4% or 5% and use it. But even if you don't have that, you definitely want to use your promoted listings. I turned mine off for a week and my sales are so. Like it or not, the way to get your stuff seen a little bit better is to pay some money to get it promoted. So use that. Use that.
Oh, from John Davis. Hi, Peggy. Here's wishing you a full and quick recovery. Love you and go Browns.
Go Browns. Go Pack Go. You got the short one. I got the long one.
You need help.
Yes. Kathy Hudgens. Peggy, I just want to say thank you. My mom taught me to thrift. But I lost her 5 years ago. It's been hard. When I discovered Jason and then you, I felt like I found a piece of my own mom. Oh, that is awesome.
Aww.
It may sound crazy, but I just love watching you. You inspire me so much so that I found the courage to do what my mom had always dreamed of doing, selling on eBay. Yay. I just celebrated my year anniversary. Yay. And I'm loving it. So thank you, Peggy, for making me feel like I really could do this. I hope you are feeling better soon. Take care, Kathy H. All right. What's the best percentage used for promoted listings? And that's up to you and your pocketbook. Because the more you make it, the more you pay, but the more your stuff gets seen. So that's between you, your pocketbook, and probably your accountant. What do I mean by turning it on? Well, you have to start a promoted listings. It's not an automatic thing. So if you've never done it, you have to go tell eBay to do it. And then you tell them what percentage you want for them to promote. So 1%, 2%, 3%. So if it sells besides the normal fees, then they'll take that extra 1% or 2% or 3%. Definitely not 50% off of porno listings. I don't think they've ever had that. That's the long and the short of it. That's Jason and Stacy to a T. Yes, very much so.
Oh, me. This is from Val, I'll say Hesse or Hess. Sorry to hear Peggy isn't up for her show tomorrow. Please give her my best. Wishing you a speedy recovery. We miss you. Love, Val.
Yeah, and when some people get promos and others don't, there is some mathematical equation that eBay uses that we'll never know. So why I got it and why you didn't get it, who knows? Who knows? But if you got it, turn it on. You got 1 day to use it. All right, from Kathleen Ann, praying for your mom's quick recovery. Peg, you are missed. I love the spirit you have to find those special finds that you negotiated for 25 cents. I keep telling myself, if Peg can do this business, so can I. I am 50 plus 26. Oh, that was awesome, Kathleen. Thank you. All right, so, each week we do fun and or cute and or embarrassing photos of this. These were supposed to be the photos last week, which would have been my grandfather's 105th birthday. I just realized I threw away my notes. Oh. So that'd be my mom's dad. And they called him Old Bean, but I missed the LD part. So I called him O-Bean, and that's what I called him. And that's what everybody started to call him. So let's start with That's My Mama. The year is 1944, and it is New Year's Day. Look at my mom's eyes. They're huge. My grandfather is 29 here. You know what? You didn't tell me how old Nana was, Ma. But New Year's Day, 1944. So Old Bean is 29. And then in 1975, September, and for Mama's boy, he is 59 here, and I am 4.5. and we are down in Florida at Fort Myers. My grandparents were snowbirds way early on. And so starting from the time I was 4 on, I spent a week to 10 days in Florida with them for spring break, because as soon as the snow flied, right after Christmas, they'd be gone for 3 or 4 months. And they started out renting beach houses in Fort Myers, and they ended up buying a condo in Fort Myers Beach. So that started my love affair with Florida.
Did you see the question about, did you actually get an email saying that you had?
I think I did, Brian. I think I got an email, but sometimes you don't see the email. So you should always be checking your eBay seller hub for anything they might throw at you, because they'll offers besides an email, they'll be there. So you should make it a habit of at least, all right, Monday morning, I'm always going to check anything. If they get any offers with our American Express card, we get new offers all the time. If you click on accept this, when you go shop here, we're going to give you bonus points. So I always got to be paying attention for those. No. That does not explain all the underwear eBay keeps throwing at me.
Let's get the Thrifty Elves.
When you run a sale, do you take the time to turn off best offer? Nope. Too much work. Particularly lower price items, $14.99 or below. I don't sell a lot of items below that threshold. So if you're selling a lot of items below that, maybe you should start working towards selling items above that. But no, I don't turn it off. People want to make offers, fine. I might take it. Because look, today, and you'll see it in my duds in a week or so, I took an offer of $10 on some really nice bookends, but I've had them forever. So I didn't care. I was just happy that someone wanted to give me cash. $10 was fine. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, always check your emails, but sometimes you miss them, and then you just got to check. All right. Guess what's in? The mugs are here. We still have not unveiled the actual glaze, and we only got about 2/3 of the mugs. However, I don't know when the last third is showing up, but the new glaze, what happens in the shadows stays in the shadows, will be going on sale sometime on Cyber Monday. Now, how do you know where and when to buy it? Oh, also, we got a fresh load of Den of Sin Mai Tai glasses. So if you don't have those, you can add that on to your mug also.
I thought that was for milk and cookies for Santa, that glass.
Oh, that glass could be for milk and cookies for Santa. Now, if you've not liked my page, Jason's Tiki Adventures, here's what it looks like. When we're done with the show today, head over there, click like, because that's the only place that this mug will go on sale. And this is a very, very limited run. We only did 125. And right now we only have, I think, 91 of them. So those 91 will go fast. So sometime on Monday,
so fast.
Keep your eyes peeled for Jason's Tiki Adventures, and the mugs will go for sale. They are not hot pink. I can tell you that right now. But good guess. Good guess. Yes, rum and cookies for sure. All right. And if you're a mug collector, you're going to want this glaze. This glaze is awesome.
Even if you aren't a mug collector, you're going to want this mug. Trust me.
All right. Number 3 for ready for the holiday rush. Keep listing. Last week, Kelly, my assistant, and I worked on a lot of stuff, but we didn't get a lot of listings up. We were sorting a bunch of stuff. We were creating listings. The teenager was taking pictures. And then I realized I hadn't listed anything new for over a week. And my sales were kind of off. And then, all right, list every day. There is a theory to the algorithm of if you list new stuff every day, it helps. So even if it's 5 things, get something listed, at least 5 things listed every day starting today. If you haven't listed today, list something tonight. Pick a few easy things tonight, but keep listing. That keeps the algorithms chugging, and that keeps people shopping. Nay had a great question. Can I get a new mug this Monday instead? No.
Great question, though.
No, because here's why. There's actually a reason. The shipping table, which is gigantic, which is where we sort all the mugs, is so full of stuff. Tomorrow and Tuesday we're going to have to get it cleaned off, and then the holidays will be here. Then Monday. Jay, what's the most valuable online selling related thing you have learned from your mom? Oh, well, I can tell you, it's easy. Haggle even when their prices are ridiculously low. She haggles for things I never would have haggled for. Oh, this $1,000 watch is $7. Will you take 5? That's what I've learned from my mom and dad. They haggle where I never would. Like, it's so low already. Why would I haggle? Oh, wait, you haggled and got it for half price? All right, so that's what I learned.
See Paul's question about the mug right there.
Yes, definitely one per person at only 125 for sure. And yeah, algorithm is true. I try to do 3 every day. It's so different if I don't list. Yeah, I hadn't realized we hadn't actually put new listings out. We worked all week, but we hadn't put listings out. And I'm like, man, it's been like there was 2.5 days. I'm like, oh, my Christmas is going to suck. I always, when there's 2 bad days in a row, I'm like, that's it. My life's over. eBay's done. And then this weekend, selling on 4 or 5 different platforms this weekend. It's great. And I realized Debbie was sending me questions. So I'll go back. I forgot to look because Debbie, I saw Debbie send me questions when Mom was kicked out of the show. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep that open. It'll be much easier for me to see it.
Yeah.
All right. Back to, I'll do this one. So Jessie Coffee is the owner, along with her husband, of Tiki Underground, the tiki bar outside of Akron, Ohio, where Mom has her eBay meetup when we can. Jessie, we love you and miss you, Peggy. Feel better soon. We'll have a Mai Tai with your name on it, Jessie and Sean. Isn't that sweet?
Well, now you give me a long one.
Aha! Flipped it. I didn't know that was going to happen.
From Janet Cruz. I haven't been able to watch a lot of the videos you've done with your mom, but I absolutely loved the one with the bar that they had found. I was so, it was so fun to hear her story and how she negotiated even lower. I totally used that approach at a sale, scoring some vintage airplane decals in a 3-ring binder for $5. I've already sold over 20 of them for $7 to $34 each. Praying your mom is feeling better soon. She's absolutely adorable, and I love seeing a son so eager to share life and entrepreneurship together.
Yeah, we talked about that somewhere the other day. I don't know if it was on a show or where, but we were talking about how Pirate Ship is going to be integrating more platforms, and Macari hopefully is next. And yes, Jim, give my mom a thumbs up. You're all here because you love Mama, and she's not here, but she misses all you guys. So we've got 130 people watching live. We only got 40 thumbs up. Come on, give us a thumbs up, please. Please, please, please. It helps in the algorithms. From Glenn Kinsner. Now, look, Glenn and a couple others, it was the first time they've ever messaged me. So it's so nice to see people who I've never chatted with reach out for the love of my mother. So that really touched me. Thank you, everybody. Jason, tell your mom in our world she's a true rock star and legend. We have made friends with other thrifters because of our first thing in common was knowing who Peggy Smith is. That is awesome.
6 degrees of Peggy Smith.
Oh, hell no. The NV mode. We'll be shutting down over Christmas, New Year's with postal delays, busy period. That's when you sell the most. Why would you shut down? I'm going to watch the whole football season except the Super Bowl. That's basically what you're saying. Don't want to shut down. That is the busiest time of year, and so much gets sold after Christmas because people didn't get what they want. They returned what they got, or they got a gift card. And so that's when a lot of shopping. And people, maybe not as much this year, but they go to a Christmas party, they hear some Christmas music, and then they go buy it on December 26th and 27th and 28th. Don't ever shut down. Now, I will say, 15 years ago, I took those days off because they were quieter back then, but not now. Not now. We are hustling every day. Every day
I'm hustling.
All right, back to some scores. Did you do the last one? I did the last one.
No. Okay, what is this thing?
Carmen
Miranda. Oh, okay. So this was a Carmen Miranda doll. Peg paid 50 cents for it.
2 quarters.
Sold it for $19.95.
Woohoo. All right, these vintage lawn ornaments paid $1.50 total, so 50 cents each. So back to the quarters again, and sold for full asking of $34.95. Christmas.
And this, boy, I got both lamps today. This is a Santa lamp, paid $1 and sold it for the full asking price of $19.99.
Oh my God, the pack is in field goal range. The pack is losing right now by 3 points, and
they were up by like 20.
Yeah, they just got back in field goal range. Phew. All right, vintage turkey napkin holders paid $1. Sold them for $16, but sold them last week, so they'll be at someone's Thanksgiving in time. And then last.
Okay, this is a Radco ornament of I guess that is George Washington now that I look at it.
George has got some big ass eyes.
Yeah, something.
Hi, I'm Anime
looks-
George Washington.
And this is one of the items that Peg is selling on consignment. So I think she was selling some stuff for one of her friends. And I'm assuming it sold for the full price of the $49.95.
$40, sorry.
Okay, sorry.
forgot
I
that.
assumed. Do never assume because you know what that means. $40.
All right, next thing on our list of be ready for the holidays. Cross post your expensive items. Now, expensive items don't tend to sell as fast as your $14.99ers. And so if you've got a $100 CD, a $200 CD, I'll have it on eBay, on Amazon, Discogs, a couple other places. So cross post those, but you got to be diligent. The second it sells, you got to get it off the other ones. So make sure. Now, I forgot to have a little screenshot, but Wednesdays I put up my scores of the week. A little short video, 10 minutes. We are not doing a Thrifty Business this week. Happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your dinner. But you're going to want to for sure tune in. I sold a Christmas CD for $150 that will blow every single person's mind.
Twice.
Yes, absolutely. So make sure to watch my video on Sunday because people are paying crazy money for rare Christmas CDs. Crazy. George needs to go on a diet. George was on the smack. I'm glad I came back to look at those. George just looks odd.
Right? I don't think I would have guessed it was George Washington unless I knew it was George Washington.
Any cross posts that will delete from other platforms will be a game changer. Yeah, I'm working with somebody right now, Angelique, so stay tuned. Oh, yes. Go, Pack, go.
Focus.
Okay. Am I up or are you up?
I don't know.
I'll go.
You go.
Suzanne Gregory, a message for Peggy. I so appreciate your willingness to learn new things and to share your knowledge every week. You inspire me, and I hope to meet you someday. Get well soon.
And from Alan Cohen up in Oregon, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Jason. Just wanted to send a message of love and healing for Peg. I've enjoyed getting to know your parents over the past few years and can't wait to see them again in person. Feel better soon.
So Ann says, in terms of sales, might have been so busy since following your mom's and yours tips and the increase due to COVID-19. Any ideas what to expect from weekend sales? How cray it might be? It's going to be weird because I don't know. It's so unnormal because all the big companies have been run their sales already. Are people already spent all their money? Or because there's not these big bulk on Friday and then following Monday? I don't know. So like I said, I'm going to run my sale and hope to a week from tomorrow to be sending out a lot of stuff. Yes, if you have that promotion, it will be in Seller Hub asking you to accept it. All right, name me a little graphic. I love you, Peggy. Get well soon. Peggy, I adore you. You're an inspiration to me to live life to its fullest and a reminder that age is only a number. You're a true gem, and you're a great teacher. You're also a role model in the reselling community. You rock. Love, Nay.
And Kevin Driscoll. Oh, Peggy, I pray you feel better soon. You are such an inspiration to me as a seller. I love the relationship you and your husband have with eBay. Thank you for being a mentor, role model, and teacher. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
Angelique Smith made a little graphic with a little cute little pug. Peggy, I heard you were feeling a little unwell. Get well soon. Take care of yourself, Angelique. Oh, you get the long one now.
Okay, I'm reading it on the bigger screen. This is from Rose Carlino. It sucks to be sick and over 65. They say if you're good when you hit 70, things won't be as bad as they could have been. So she is hopefully going to bounce back quick. So I'm glad I have been able to get to know your mom a little. We go back and forth on Messenger, and being Italian is a connection for sure, at least for me. I'm a member of the Ohio Meetup group, and I will get there for a meeting on one of my forays to Chicago when it is safe to travel again.
I think she means to Cleveland.
Yeah.
If you're going to Chicago to look for my mom.
From Chicago to the...
You might not find her.
I just really look forward to the show you guys do. She is amazing and very caring about everyone and a very smart cookie. Okay, take care and have a wonderful Sunday. Best to Stacy and Atocha as well. Thanks.
And from John Dice, for your mom, Peggy, I've learned so much watching your videos. Your Contagious smile brightens my family's day, and we're looking forward to you getting well soon. Take care. You get the
Another one.
Yeah, I didn't set these up in any order, by the way. So,
All right. So Rachel Meckel, which is 2 letters short of my maiden name. So I always get a kick out of that. Since starting my journey into reselling, I have gone back and watched every episode of Being Thrifty Over 50. I've learned so much about how to post on eBay and Mercari, not to mention I now purchase paint by numbers, cross-stitch puzzles, cookie jars, and fiber optic holiday items for resale. Hearing how busy and active Peggy is every day inspires me to do the same. Riley and I continue to pray for her healing. We can't wait to hear her back on Sunday evenings. Say, hello, gang.
Juan says, hey, Jason, I'm a fan. I want to sell stuff from Mexico. Can I do that? I assume, Juan, you mean you're from Mexico, not the items are from Mexico. I don't know off the top of my head because I don't. Is there an eBay.mx for Mexico? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of because not every country has an eBay. So some countries piggyback into the country they're next to. So I don't know one.
Which would be the United States.
But if you're in my group, the Thrifting Board, which is a free group that helps thrifters of all ages, sizes, new, old, ask. I'm sure others out of 58,000 people are in that situation and can help you. That's one of the rare questions I don't know. More so because I've never had to know. From Deb, Peg taught me to put shit on sale if it doesn't move. She said it more cordially than that and with more flair, but she's right. That is awesome. All right. For those of you in the Secret Beach, we got 2 great Secret Beach webinars coming up. Tomorrow, Monday, mark it in your calendar, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. It is Typhoon Janet. She's going to teach us all about selling on Mercari. Now, I did a poll in the Secret Beach. How many sell on Mercari? And it was like 50-50, yes, no. But here's what I found out. Majority of the 50% of you who said yes, you've sold one thing ever. Okay, that's not really selling on Mercari. So we need to get you selling more. All right. So Jan's going to give us some great tips and tricks about selling on Mercari tomorrow. And then a week from tomorrow, same time, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast, I'm going to teach you how to buy on Mercari to flip, because I buy stuff weekly on Mercari to flip on other websites and make a lot of money. So funny, Janet sent me her presentation. And I said, I just sold a piece of art on Mercari for $90. And I bought some tiki mugs for $20 that I'm going to resell for $50. So there's the 2 halves of the coin. And there's a lot of stuff on Mercari mislabeled, mistitled, mispriced, bad pictures, and a lot of money to be made. So if you're in the Secret Beach, that's what you're going to be learning this month. Did you go last? Okay.
Did I? I don't remember.
Yeah. So Michael Shane Freed, hello. Here's a note from the Freeds for your mom. I hope Peggy and your dad are doing better. We've learned so much from Peggy, like that vintage wood nut bowl sell, and we can't forget painkillers. And the funny thing, when I read that first, I read pain and then killers kind of separately. I'm like, what's he talking about? Oh, the cocktail mom likes to make. Peggy's one of our favorite people. Get well soon.
And from Christine Lemoyne, get well soon, Peggy. We miss you over at the Thrifting Board. Huge hug and much love being sent your way from Montreal. Hugs and kisses.
All right, D. Garcia, my question is, if I have a box that is not something in the box, can I still use it if I use brown paper on the outside to ship it? And no, I would never use a cereal box. Don't use brown paper. No shipping company likes that because it can get caught in the machines. So don't do that. What kind of box is it, Garcia? Tell me that, please. Yes, my mom makes a mean painkiller. I want to thank Jason for putting all the wonderful well wishes together. I do needed a pick me up, and big thanks to Stacy for filling in. Oh heck yeah!
Of course.
All right, I need to take that off for a second. Now, one thing I want to point out to everybody, jokingly, but still point it out. Oops, I didn't mean to take it all the way off. Is it this one?
What are you doing? Oh.
Okay, here's the post in the group that I said, okay, here's what I would like you all to do. Now, we just read a bunch of the well wishes. I showed the videos. The next time you get mad at your kids for not listening to you or your buyer for not reading properly, I said, please message me directly. Meaning, don't comment on this post. There's lots of comments. Now, mom will be able, when I stick mom back in the group, she'll be able to read them all. But you got to make sure you read everything, especially when I hold contests. There's always a last line I throw a left turn in and no one pays attention to it. No one. So make sure you're reading. When you get mad at the buyer for not reading, remember, a bunch you didn't read. It could have made it easier for me to go through there my messages. Boom, right through. Oh, what did I just sell? Ooh, I just sold a promo CD single by the band Expose for $50.
Did I get listed today?
Woohoo. Yeah, I got listed an hour ago.
Ooh.
Yeah. So can you do a show on shipping on Discogs? So they changed shipping recently, and I had international customers who couldn't buy from me, and they do not make it easy to figure it out. And I kind of winged it and I figured it out. So yeah, we'll do a show down the road, but yeah, it's not the easiest. Like I was basically stabbing in the dark to get it right, and I'm pretty good at this stuff. So, ooh, Brian bought a pogo stick, new in box of Goodwill, because thought of shipping. All right, so Stacy and I, Stacy and I have 13 minutes left. So questions, like I said, we'll take anything. Pug questions, rum questions, Discog shipping questions. And they have instructions in Discogs, and I followed it, but man, it is not easy. Discogs is still a very rudimentary website compared to places like Mercari. Mercari is very much built for your phone and social media. Discogs is still rudimentary. It works. I sell things there, but they don't make it easy. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Thank you very much. All right, questions. Who's got a question? Question. Who's got a question? You got a question?
I have no questions.
None?
Nope. I know everything.
You know everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everyone. She knows everything. Hit her.
Did we get all the ones even from earlier?
Is Pawn Stars filming again? No. Why is the sky blue? That's for you.
It's because the ocean gets reflected off the clouds.
That's pretty good. How's Atocha feeling? Cantankerous. He peed and pooped in the house yesterday.
Mm-hmm. But at least he's peeing and pooping.
Yeah,
so,
but pretty good.
That.
Pretty good. He's hanging in there. Is the plush Rudolph behind? Oh, now they're coming in fast. Is the plush Rudolph behind you getting dizzy? No, I had it on slow. I put it on high. Is there anything I thrifted that Stacy said you are not bringing that in the house?
We only have 12 minutes left. Let me think. I mean, there's just a lot of, there is some stuff that he's buying now that's a little dirty, so that he cleans it off in the garage. But nothing that's like creepy. Oh, except that fake leg, but you did bring it into the house.
Fake leg and that.
Oh, jackalope. Yeah, that wasn't one of my favorite things either.
And I
pretty much let him do whatever he wants.
Oh, thanks, baby. And yes, Angela, I would have bet you till I just saw they fumbled or gave up the ball. So no. Do I add insurance to my international packages? Not normally. I've called people add insurance to every package. Well, it's only $1. Okay, how many packages did you ship this month? 50. Okay, let's say you've shipped 50 every month. So that's 600 packages by the end of the year? Yeah. Okay, how many of those got lost? None. So you spend $600 for none to get lost. And so it's one of those things where I'd rather just play the odds. The odds are it gets to where it's going. Now, if you've got expensive things, if I'm shipping $300 CD, yeah, I'll probably throw on some extra insurance. But for the most part, I do not. Am I going to have a webinar on identifying vintage clothing? Not really a webinar needed. I mean, the tags are pretty self-explanatory. If there's no care tag that is pre-1973, if the care tag is there, but they're like that stiff paper tags, that's like 70s into the 80s. Pretty much 80s and early 90s, everything was made in the USA or places where they don't really make clothing anymore, like Hong Kong and Japan. And then after that, it's made in China. And so that brings us to the modern day. So, tags definitely have a distinctive look to them and based on their information. Boy, now so many questions. Oh, okay, hold on. Does eBay and others automatically import into pirate ship? not automatically. You have to click one button, but once you click that button, it brings all your sales over. Right now, it's got eBay and Etsy and Discogs. And if you have your own website by Shopify or Big Cartel, it'll bring those over too. Can I buy a Macari if outside the USA? That is the one downfall. And I mentioned that for the upcoming webinars on Secret Beach. It's the one shortcoming, but maybe in the future. It's only United States. There is a version of it in Japan, but I don't think we have any Japan members in the group. Why was your Wally out of Dr. Pepper? That's not a question that even Stacy can answer, even though she knows everything. Well, actually, you could.
Yeah, there is a holdup at the distribution center in Texas. So that is delaying. You may see a delay in Coke products as well.
Why doesn't PayPal integrate into Pirate Ship? That'd be a question for Pirate Ship.
Oh, I thought it was for me.
No, okay,
for me.
you got an answer? Go for it.
Because Pirate Ship, it's a long story, but and we don't have time to get into it right now. But it was a personal beef between the owners of Pirate Ship and the owners of PayPal.
All right. Do you believe in Bigfoot? No.
No.
How do you know if you find an old tour t-shirt if it's legit? Well, those of you in the Secret Beach, there is a whole webinar on there about that. There's telltale signs, spelling errors, graphics,
quality of the graphics,
tags. The room Jason used at your home for shows, it is now a guest room, or did Stacy take it over?
It's mine.
That's her office now. I meant reserved for holds earlier. How long do you reserve it for, and do you reserve for buy it now? Okay, I'm still a little confused. Do you mean someone's reaching out to you and saying, hey, can you not sell this for a week? Is that what you're meaning? Because that's really not something I do. Hey, if you can't buy today, I'm sorry. I will on rare occasions, but I don't normally. If I sold my lot only fits into 2 boxes, may I tape them together before shipping? Yeah. If you tape them together as one box, that's kind of Frankenboxing it. So you just got to make sure, because nowadays it's more so about the measurements than it is about the weight.
So the 2 smaller might even be cheaper.
So there's been times, both domestically and internationally, that it was cheaper for me to ship 2 boxes separately than one bigger box.
That was going to be my answer.
Scary clown. I'm guessing there's some scary clowns creepy clowns.
What? What about clowns?
I'm guessing things that I've bought and brought into the house.
I don't care. He's the scariest clown. I know.
If we got that Rudolph plush high, then he'd be hanging out with that creepy George Washington. When will Disneyland open? 2022. On your expensive tiki mugs, you add insurance, require a signature. Nah, I haven't. I've got one coming up that's worth over $1,000. So yeah.
So what was that?
I got one coming up worth over $1,000. So on that one, yes, for sure. But anyway, mugs that sell for $100 or $200. Nah, because again, none have ever shown up broke, and none have been lost. And the rare times that happens, it was so not worth it to insure everything. So I don't.
And you know what I've noticed?
What have you noticed, my dear?
That we have ordered, excuse me, a few things that say, hey, make sure you're home because there's a signature required. But since COVID, they're not asking for signatures. They barely even ring the bell.
Yeah.
I got my new computer for work and they said, you have to sign for it. I did not.
So, Leanne, is there a specific time of day or week that you feel seems to be great for listing? You should be selling internationally. And if not, come on now. So because you sell internationally, there is no day, there is no night, there is no afternoon. It's a 24-hour clock around the world. So, it doesn't really matter because I sell things in the middle of the night, last 2 nights to the Netherlands. So time is really nowadays irrelevant. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are in air?
Also a long story. It goes back to an old grim fairy tale. What time we got? We don't have enough time. Hit me up later, Craig. I'll let you know.
They long to be close to you.
Which came first, the birds or the carpenter's song? I don't know.
Stacy is good at BS. Son of a beef. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, cost versus risk on insurance usually not worth it. Yep. Do you go to Goodwill? Yeah, but in
I
this
haven't
town,
been there in a while.
I prefer
Have you?
Savers. Do you use pirate ship if you want to insure the package? You all are fixated on insurance tonight. All right, no insurance. Stop it. I mean, you guys are talking about insurance like I use it. I've maybe used insurance twice in the last 12 months. So it's not a thing you commonly use. The postal system works the way it should. And if you pack how you should, learned by me and Big Daddy, then there really should be nothing to worry about. Really.
But would you use pirate ship?
Yeah. When I use it. Heather, you sell a lot of breakables. Should we insure? So, all right, Heather, in the last 12 months, how many insurance claims had you have to file because something showed up broken?
I don't have the answer to that question.
Has anyone found Matt some advertising measuring glasses yet? I don't think so, Matt. Do I hang out with Chumley? Nope, not in person, just on TV. What is your choice of site for building your own website? Well, I've never built one, so I can't answer that question. But I am trying out the new Facebook stores. Less work. No, I'm tired of doing that, Angelique. Don't send me stuff. I got friends, a lot of people won't ship overseas. So my friends that are overseas, Tiki friends, ship things here. I ship to them, but it got to the point where I had to put a kibosh on that because too many things were coming here.
Yeah, so
that tells
find
me
someone else.
Too many people don't ship overseas. My gosh. Stacy is so smart.
Yeah, true.
I love Stacy's humor. You have to have her on more often if she's lucky. Packers lost. Yeah, I just saw. Oh, Brian's got a paper tape machine. You're rich. Have I seen the new Vegas Arches signs? Only on the news and Facebook. I haven't actually seen them in person. How long have we been married?
Do you know the answer to this question?
Of course.
What's the answer?
You tell me.
You tell me.
I know how long we've been married. 26 years and 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
4 months. 4 months. Yeah. We've been together 30 years.
Yikes.
Debbie says, don't say that. March 2021 for Disneyland. Thanks for answering my question and joining your show. Thank you for tuning in. Where do you suggest to rent items that you don't have a basement? Well, we don't have basements. Damn Vegas. Our garage is okay option if stored properly. Yes, I have an entire house and an entire garage storage, but keep it off the ground as much as possible. If you can't, thick plastic tubs and or shelving is the best.
Yeah.
So
just in case there's a flood,
Do I see any long-term value in those color vinyl reissues? Man, they're just going to town on those color vinyl reissues. There's some value in them when you get them on sale, but I don't know how the lasting value is going to be because there's so much. I can imagine the ones that are prettier and abnormal, like the Footloose came in just purple, kind of like your little icon there, Bash Class, but nothing else. And then other ones come in just gorgeous, like striped and all kinds of cool
swirlies.
Stuff. Yeah. Do you find buyers from Malaysia are slow to end up buying? Can't even tell you the last time I had a buyer from Malaysia. So I really have no opinion on Malaysia right now. What do I appreciate the most about Stacy? How short she is.
That's the crappiest answer ever.
Because it's easier to hug all of you.
Nice. That was a very weak attempt at a recovery. Come up with a better answer.
I did. So I can hug all of you. See, watch this. Just envelop her. Like, look, she's gone. You can't see her no more. I love her feisty attitude. And luckily I found someone who, when you play a game, you play to win. That's the only way to play. Yeah. We're just playing for fun crap.
Sure.
No. Yeah, since we carry computers in our pockets, listing times, ending times don't matter anymore. Correct. What is the square of the hypotenuse? There you go, miss. I know everything.
That would be the there was a word I needed to use rhombus in there somehow. I don't know. Square. It's actually infinity.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Trick question.
What's a common item that you somehow still have not come across to thrift, but it seems like everyone else has? Scrub and bubbles. Y'all.
Is that I mean,
common enough that
common enough?
everyone finds one. Craig just found one. It was missing a couple parts, but it was still worth money the other day. So Craig found a partial one.
You can't even find it.
I never found one at all. And that's a good reason to do it. $800 item, content's hard to replace. Yeah, I would insure that. I would insure that too. But I think based on the chatter earlier, Angela, everyone's like, I'm going to insure everything. No. There, 8 years on eBay, never had to file a claim. I've only had to file over 20 years. I've had to file 10, 15. No, not much. Carla's late. I'm working on it right now, Lori. It's brand new. I just got it. So I got my first item up, and that's maybe where you'll find the mug for sale in a week from Monday. Just saying. Don't be nervous. If you can ship a $10 item, you can ship a $200 item. If you can ship to Maine, you can ship to Spain. Don't get freaked out by distance, by country, by worth. Just get your stuff shipped. If your stuff usually ships and shows up and is not broken, then you're good. We need to see Stacy more often. What a wonderful show to lift my spirits. Thank you all again. Happy Thanksgiving. Oh, so Becky uses a lot of insurance, but Becky sells a lot of jewelry. It's kind of what you sell too. If you're selling iPhones and that's it, yeah, I'd insure those too. But, if you're selling plush Dizzy Rudolphs, not that big of a deal. All right. I think what's the most expensive tiki mug you ever found out in the wild? Boy, that's a good one. Well, that's not the wild though. Say the $1,000 mug I sold was at a tiki event, and it was a silent auction, and no one really bid against me, and I won it for $100. And I'm like, wait, what? So it's worth about $1,100, $1,200.
Oh, the clown mug.
Yeah, our first Holy Grail, Stacy found in an antique store way east of Phoenix. And why I said her height, because when we thrift, I thrift from here up on the shelves, and she thrifts from here down. And so it was already a booth I had passed and left. And she goes, hey. And I was like 4 booths ahead. She was out there holding it. She's like, ta-da! That was worth $100. Oh, man, that's a good question. You've stumped me, Juggernaut. I don't know. Let me think for a second. Oh, I know what it was. Craigslist. This is a great story. A lot of rare mugs, and then 2 modern crappy mugs all together for $50. And each mug was worth like $250. So there was like 6 or 7 of those mugs, and then 2 crappy mugs. And so I showed up, $50, took them, and as I was driving away, another local Vegas tiki fan was driving in. Because on Craigslist, you keep saying yes until someone actually shows up. So she must have said yes to both of us, and I got there first. And so not only did I get a lot of money, I was like, I waved. I'm like, and he had to have known why I was there too.
Why else would you have been there? Yeah.
All right. Whew, I'm exhausted. Yes. Well, let's end on this. We love you, Peggy. Get well soon. All right. So just to look forward a little bit, we hope to have Mom back next Sunday. No Thanksgiving show this week, obviously. But I will be having my Wednesday 10-minute scores of the week, and you are going to want to see that $150 Christmas CD sale, because it will blow your mind. And then we'll be back next Thursday, a week from Thursday, with a new guest. And Secret Beachcombers, first webinar this month is tomorrow, 8 o'clock East Coast, 5 o'clock West Coast. And then my companion piece will be the following Monday at 8 o'clock. So we do got some good stuff coming up. Have a great holiday. Please stay safe. Wear your mask when you're out. Try and stay distant from other people. If you are going to go out and source, I am. But just make sure you be safe. Don't be a crowd of people. Let's all get into 2021 together. And once we can enjoy time together, then we will. Yay.
It's actually a thumbs down.
Yeah. My trolls never leave me. They have such a sad and pathetic life that they've watched this show and they've given my poor sick mother a thumbs down. They'll burn in hell. Don't worry. Don't worry. All right. Well, enough of that. Love y'all. Love you too, Mom. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend. Have a great week, and have a happy Thanksgiving.
Bok, bok. Well, that's Easter Bunny.
I say that's
Thanks,
Easter Bunny. That's how.
What's the sound a turkey makes?
Gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble. Sorry, I've got allergy medicine in me.
Bok, bok.